this is Big Red. Goodbye.
Today we're doing the Jennifer Lawrence book tag.
Oh, and I'm her little sister.
And this is my little sister. She's not so little because she's almost my height.
I'm 5'2".
But I didn't feel like filming a video alone. And
No,
5'2"?
you love me. Yeah.
So we're gonna do the Jennifer Lawrence book tag, and this was created
Wait,
by.
who's Jennifer Lawrence?
We're gonna do the Jennifer Lawrence book tag, and it was created by, oh god, I forget his name, but I'll link his video down below. But I'm gonna be doing Jesse the Reader's version, and I'll link his video down below too. I think in honor of this, we have to do some Jennifer Lawrence dirt faces. Swearing off social media. So Jen doesn't have any type of social media.
Neither
Props to her. So what is a book you will not read? You refuse to read it. I don't really have any books I refuse to read. I'm trying to think. And there's none that I refuse to read. I won't finish the Hush Hush series, and I won't finish the Gone series. Does that count?
Shadow and Bone, and I won't read this because the cover looks very boring. And there's too many words on the back to know what it's about.
Stop being so rough with it! Jennifer Lawrence's famous Oscar trip. And that relates to what book hit a snag with you? The list. I have a lot of books that hit snags with me, and I have this rule that you have to get to page 100 before you can put it down. I've always done that. I've powered through.
She's given me that rule for books, and the book only has 100 pages.
Hold my list. First one is The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Chima. I want the first two books because I was so excited about this, because I love the cover, because it's really floppy, because I really liked the plot and how it sounded. I was like, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna buy the first two books.
Why do all these have so many words on the back? What if you want to know what it's about without learning the whole book?
And I could only get to page 100. I had to force myself to get to it. I really, really didn't like it. I'm so upset about it. Gone by Michael Grant. I don't hate this series. I have the first. Abby, stop making noises. I have the first 3 books. I got them as a present, by the way. It's such a basic plot. It's so cliche. Stop making noises! I read the first 2 books, and the only thing I like about it is Sam. Fallen by Lauren Kate. I loved the first book. The first book was great. It was so, I liked it. It was fun. The next book was so bad. The main character was completely different. Everyone was completely different. The story was completely different. It was just no good. No good. Hit the snag. They're on the bottom of my bookshelf. The famous viral photobomb. What is a book that you did not think would get so popular? Mine is Divergent by Veronica Roth. I read this when it first came out, and I loved it. Still love it, but I didn't think it would get so popular. You never know when a book is gonna get popular, my friends.
The Complete Tale of Poems of Edgar Allan Poe.
Abby has The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. Tell us why you don't think this got as popular as it is.
It's popular.
It's extremely popular.
I don't think it would get as popular as it is because, well, it's all old looking. And it says Complete Tales and Poems. Who wants to read poems? Besides some good ones.
Abby, you want to hear some news? Edgar Allan Poe's dead.
Aw, sorry.
He's an extremely famous author.
Sorry.
And he's gonna go down in history.
Like Dr. Seuss.
Abby read this when it first came out. Read one of his stories when it first came out. She didn't think it was gonna get popular.
What story?
This isn't a whole one book. It's a bunch of his poems and tales.
Oh, I like poems.
You have a book, actually. It's propping up my camera. It's the child version of...
That's by Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I love him.
She likes to tell hearts. I mean, you know. Work with David O. Russell. What's a dysfunctional character you can't help but love? My favorite dysfunctional character is Murder. Forever in my heart, this book, this series, like... And Abby, yours is...
I'll Give You the Sun.
By...
Janny Nelson.
Close enough.
My favorite dysfunctional character is Jude.
Very proud of you because she is the dysfunctional character in that book.
She's so cool because she gets separated from her twin in a tragedy, but
Did you read the summary?
maybe.
Well, it's replacing the memory card. So Jennifer Lawrence plays Mystique in X-Men, which is great. And that relates to what is a villain thinks what they're doing is right. Isn't that like every villain? But whatever. Mine is Daughter Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Basically, the two groups of beings are at war. And, I don't know, that just really stuck out to me. That they're a villain to each other. So, you know. Yeah, the villains. Each of them think they're doing what's right in the war, so, yeah.
Okay. My book I chose is The Fifth Wave, and I chose
By
this Rick Yancey.
Good job.
But I chose this book because I actually did know something about it because I watched Bridget and her friend do stuff on it.
It was a book review from the newspaper club.
And I know it's about aliens. So the aliens think what they're doing is right, but it really isn't because they're kind of killing a lot of people.
Jen constantly works with Bradley Cooper, which is awesome. So what is an author that you keep going back to? An author I keep going back to is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I don't really have any, standalone authors that I just constantly find myself going back to because I don't really read a lot of standalones. I want to, and I want to this year. So, I think this year I'm going to get more into that and keep going back to those authors. And so I don't really have that kind of author. I do have series, but those series are just one series, so. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, because I am obsessed with Sherlock Holmes, if you didn't know that, which you probably don't.
Wait, you have Sherlock Holmes? That's what I was gonna use.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different copies. The 4 in the middle are a box set, that's really pretty. So this is my newest edition, in case you're wondering. And I've read this. I've read some of the stories at least 10 times. Keep going back to him.
Now I have to choose someone else thanks to my mean sister. Kira Class is an author I keep going back to. The first book I read actually, is this the first one? I don't think it is. Is The Girl with the Blue Dress the first one?
No. Wait, yes. Yes.
Okay. So I actually did read the first book of this.
No, you didn't! You didn't read the selection, Abby!
I did read the selection.
Okay, so tell us what it's about.
It's about, I'll tell you what the first book is about because I've never read this one. Okay, so it's about all these girls want to be selected by, to be royalty or something. They all want to be selected.
Abby, you've never read the selection.
Yes, I have.
And what is the love triangle?
The love triangle.
So there's this on the red carpet. Jen was spoiled for Homeland. It was really funny, but really relatable. So what is a book you were spoiled for? So I don't have the book on my bookshelf, but I was spoiled for Allegiant. 95% of the readers were. I actually stayed up until 12 at night the day before it came out, and at 12 when it came out that day, I bought it on my Nook. Read all the way through until I had to go to school at I don't know, what did I have to school then? 7:30? My Nook ended up breaking, so I couldn't finish it, and my friends finished it before me, and they talked about the ending right in front of me. Thanks, guys.
Well, my book, I actually wanted to read The Hunger Games. Then I saw the movie because Bridget doesn't let me touch any of her copies. So
You can't read The Hunger Games.
Then I saw the movie. Saw all the movies except Mockingjay Part 2. And it's been ruined.
Because we have a puppy named Finnick. His name is Finnick O'Dare. And I call him Finny. Stop it. Stop ruining Finnick's hair. This is Finnick. He's named after Finnick O'Dare. He's so uncomfortable. If you didn't know, Jennifer Lawrence is in The Hunger Games. Who knows that?
I just said that.
I have a lot of high-profile series. I guess just The Hunger Games, the one and only. TMI, the Mortal Instruments. Sherlock Holmes.
No. Okay.
So those are the only high-profile series. It's high-profile.
Is it high profile to us?
I don't know.
So I have 2, and one of them is Pig Boy. Pig Boy.
Because she accidentally said Pigman once, and I was like, Abby, you read Pigman?
And I really like this book called Boy Proof.
Oh my god! Mom! What? We're filming! Okay. You're yelling. Shh! Character that I would definitely want to be my best friend is Jamie from the Morrow Dyer series. He brightens up every single scene. And he's always there. He's everywhere. Like, in the most unexpected places. Hey, there's Jamie. So everything she's ever said is like really snarky or comical, which is true. So who is your favorite comical or snarky character? So other than Jamie.
Oh, okay. Mine is a book I'm reading at school called Boy Proof, which I already said. She's like really snarky and everything. Her name is Victoria, aka Egg.
Mine is Selena from my all-time favorite series, Throne of Glass.
I thought your all-time favorite series was Hunger Games.
That's more a nostalgic favorite. This is my favorite character series ever. It's so hard because there's so many snarky characters. Oh, I feel like getting it out. It's under a bunch of books. Thorn from the Cinder series, from the Lunar Chronicles.
Bye, guys.
Okay, that's the end of our Jennifer Lawrence tag. So I've been getting like 1 like per video, which you know is pretty cool. So if you want Abby to come back, like it so I know, or comment if you know. That's the only way I'll know. But if you hate her, then don't like it or don't comment.
No.
And then she'll be gone forever. Bye.
I won't be gone forever. I'll come back.
She always finds a way to come back. Look what you did to my bookshelf. Abby!